Okay guys, something a little bit different from the ordinary today. Basically what I'm going to do is my wife has asked me to basically rip out the bathroom units and everything. So the bath's going to be coming out, the sink's going to be coming out, obviously the toilet is going to be coming out, and that's all going to get replaced. And what she's also asked me to do is to take this false ceiling down that we've got here, because it's past its sell-by date, got light hanging out from the ceiling, etc, etc. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ceiling down, and then I'm going to batten it off. I'm going to lower it down slightly, and I'm going to put a false ceiling up because the ceiling underneath it is in pretty poor shape. Problem is I don't want to pull the other ceiling down, because if I do, then it's going to have all the insulating from the loft coming down as well, which nobody wants to be cleaning up after them. So obviously don't want to be breathing it all in. So as I say, that's the plan for the day. I'm going to basically take this ceiling down, and I'm going to put a new ceiling up. What I'll do is I'll come back to you throughout the day and let you know what my progress. Okay, thanks for watching. And girls, right, been just over half an hour since I started on this. As you can see, artistic temperament got the better of somebody at one time. I'm not going to tell you who that was, but let's just say that this green was actually making up a jungle scenery, let's say. Okay, but as you can see in this, up there you got all the plaster that's actually broken away along there. You got holes in the ceiling where the plaster's actually come down at times. That used to be where the ceiling rose was, but it was obviously then moved over to there. I'd say more ceiling down. So as you can see, the ceiling's in not very good shape there. These wires here were the lights that I put in as a temporary measure. I might actually make use of that elsewhere, to say the truth. What I've done at the moment is I've just thrown in a temporary light there, so I've got some light in the bathroom, because it is a small bathroom, plus it doesn't get a lot of light in here anyway. Okay, so that's where I'm up to at the moment. I think time for a brew, because I've got a lot of dust on my chest at the moment. So I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, see you later. Welcome back. Just give you a quick update of where I'm up to now. As you can see, I've actually put the structure up the top, stood up the top, so that I can put the plasterboard on. I'm probably going to put a extension right the way through the middle of it as well. I've got a hole in the batten there, so I can run the wire for the light to come through there. That light there is going to be blanked off, and a new wire running to the outside. Oh, it's falling over everything here. It's going to run out down the outside to a new switch here. So the only real problem that I've had is the fact that the ceiling runs quite a lot. Over there it's at about 7 inches, 6-7 inches. Over here you're about 4 inches. So a bit of a gap, a run of about 3 inches. So what I've done is I've just used really the tops of the tiles that I knew were straight. Only real problem I've had is that tile there in the middle has cracked, and the tile over in that corner has actually cracked as well. I don't know if you can see the cracks, but I don't have any tiles to replace them, so I don't know what to do about that. I might just put some filler in it and hope for the best. But as I say, that's what I want to at the moment. So I'll just get the middle parts in and I'll come back to you again. Okay, see you in a bit. YouTubers, right, just to let you know what I'm up to. As you can see now, I've got all the beading all sorted. It took me a little bit longer than what I expected it to. Took the switch off there and just got it wired up onto this light at the moment. We go down to the shops to get another back box for this. So that's that won't be like that later on. But as I say, I've got that. Another tile cracked there as well. Because the walls are running out, and if you put too much pressure on the beading at the top, try and screw it in too much, then it's cracking the tiles. So I'm going to have to sort those two tiles up there and sort the tile out over there as well. Took the pull switch down from there because the wiring's too short there. So it needs to be extended. Don't worry, the fuse is actually being taken out downstairs and it's all being isolated. I'm going to probably get a spark in to sort that out because I'm not happy with the way the wire looks there. Anyway, I've got the live wire, but I've also got this black wire here that seems to look like it's a switched wire as well. So I'm not too sure. I would have thought it'd be live neutral on this, but obviously not. So I'm not too sure on what's happening there, so I'm going to get a spark out to sort that one out. So anyway, the grandkids are home now, so I'm going to leave this now till tomorrow because she needs to get them in the bath. So I'll be back to you when I've actually done the plasterboard. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. What I had to do today, it was go down to Screwfix Direct and buy one of those. That's a 50 amp junction box. Basically, the reason I've had to do that is because the wiring that comes down through the ceiling there does not have a lot of give. So what I've had to do is connect some more wire up to this existing wire. Now I know people will say that what you really should do is take the wire from the consumer unit right the way up and just run a new wire. Unfortunately, if I was to do that, it's actually the shower one that's causing more of the problems. But obviously got the tiles here and I'm not taking the tiles off just to throw a little bit of wire up. So that's basically why I've had to do that. That cost me 15 quid. So I'm not best pleased on that, but as I say, it needs must. So yeah, so what I've got planned for today is to get the plasterboard up on top of this today. And if I've got time, probably give it a skim of plaster. My wife's actually said just paper over it. That's an idea I might actually go with. But for now, what I'm going to do is go with my original plan, which is to skim it over with some plaster. Well, anyway, that's where we're up to at the moment. Don't worry, that's not live. It's all isolated downstairs. So come back to you when I've got something else to show you. Okay? See you later. YouTubers, it's Saturday afternoon now. Took me quite a while to get this ceiling up. Can anybody see something wrong here? I actually put the hole, I marked out for the hole on the wrong part of the board, so I thought I wasn't getting another board just to make it look pretty like the rest of them. As I say, it's either going to get skimmed with plaster, or I may just fill all the gaps in and paper it and put some covering around. That's the way I'm actually looking at going with it at the moment. Okay, so that's a few little gaps that needs to be filled. But when you consider this the first time I've actually put a false ceiling up, I don't think I've done too bad a job. Okay, so that's it for now. I've actually checked that the wire is live now. Obviously not at this moment, but it is live when the fuse is in. So once I've got the sealing all done and what have you, then I'll get this all wired back up. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.